Let's go.
Yep.
Do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
Woo!
I do. And, and I say it, we're going back to what I said in the beginning. It to me, whoever committed this crime had some sort of real animosity. And I have been involved in several murders as a defense attorney, and I can tell you that 98 stab wounds, that is a crime of passion. That's somebody who had a real motive to just complete loss of control and anger and rage, and Eddie did not fit that profile at all. And I know, the district attorney's office had kind of gone to great lengths to try to establish a motive, and they came up with these theories that Eddie had would sneak into the house and he would move things around to antagonize Janet Downing, and that never, there was no proof of that ever. No one ever saw him doing anything like that. I mean, that was the best that I think.
But Janet said that happened, though.
She said that incidents happened in the house, weird things would happen, but no one ever said that Eddie was at all involved in that. So I think that was part of the Commonwealth attempting to try to establish motive, which they don't have to establish a motive. But in a case like this, I think it certainly helps. And I think it was certainly something that if I was on a jury, I would want to be aware of and thinking about, trying to figure out why did this happen.
Mic check to the guards. I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by Kevy Kev.
You know how this goes, right? If you got some carry-on luggage, go ahead and put it up in the storage compartments. If you got a backpack, slide it underneath the seat. Make sure it's tucked real good. But before you do, check out your Cliff Bars. You got some Reese's peanut butter cups in there. Take them out too. Nestle's, Cliff Bars, whatever, vapes, nips, whatever your vice might be. Put up your trays because I'm about to take you up to 39,000 feet. Now, I don't know what's wrong with the goals, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm trying to set a goal. I can't do that right now, but I need y'all to populate the goals. I'm trying to get 20 super chats tonight. I'm just going to have to manually say that. So populate the goals and let's get the conversation moving. And remember, turbulence in the chat keeps the plane rocking. And we were rocking last night. We're number 3 on the runway. We're number 3 on the runway.
Yo, we were rocking last night for sure.
It was Kevy Kev's dance party. He had all the Spanish mommies up here, dog.
God damn.
Damn, man. I didn't know that. Man, Spanish girls like you, Kevy Kev, huh?
God damn. Must be the black hair.
That's what it is. There we go. Becky setting it off right. Thank you so much. We got goals in different area codes. Go ahead and drop the super chats and get involved in the conversation because we're talking Eddie O'Brien today. We did 11 episodes. We're on number 12. We're trying to get to about 500 because until Eddie can finally get a fair trial or run that DNA, we got questions. We have questions, and I'm sure there's answers. And in the chat tonight, I need everybody to throw their peace signs up to Big Eddie O'Brien is in the chat, the dad of Eddie O'Brien, who's been holding down his son. Peace signs, peace signs, peace signs, been holding down his son for 30 years. 30 years, it's not easy. Wow, look at this. Holy shit. Man, these super chats came flying through. God damn, we got some turbulence right on takeoff. You got this aircraft.
Let's take it up.
Ah!
You're now entering. Yeah. Turbulence in the chat.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Boston. Can you hear me? 3, 2, 1, 0. Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah.
God
Nice.
damn, Nan.
Oh shit! Damn! What
God
are you doing?
damn, Nan.
God damn!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Static
Turbulence in the
selector.
chat. Turbulence in the chat.
Boston. Can you hear me? 3, 2, 1, 0. Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah.
We're working too.
Boston.
I mean, my man had to run.
¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi
ella lo menea. Me parece pum pum girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, vente, hazme lo que sea. I like you pum pum girl. Tú tienes candela y yo tengo la vela. Llama 911, se está quemando la suela. Me daña cuando la palita esa me la modela. Mami, estás enferma, pero tu show no lo cancela. Te llaman a ti, la reina de party. Mete esa tunga, tiene ese party. Tira tu paso, no pares. Oh, dale, dale. Somos los bandidos de la rumba y romance. Y zumba de DJ otra vez pa' que dance. Échale, échale, échale pa' atrás. Échale, échale pa' adelante. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like you boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Tiene adrenalina, me de la pista, vente, hazme lo que sea. I like you boom boom girl.
Come with a nice young lady, intelligent, yes, she Jacqueline Ari. Everywhere me go, me never left her at all. You say that I miss me at the Ram Dance Man. Ram it in a dance hall in a nation. You never know, say that I miss me at the Boom Shop. I take my never lay down flat in a one cardboard box. You say that I'm a Yankee, I go reaching at the top. So
We got shooting informants, not drugs, in the chat. Eddie's right here, man, and this is the perfect song for him. Informants. We started it off right. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. We're currently number 3 on the runway. We're about to take off and fly over the first 2 in front of us. We're taxiing out right now. But before we do, shooting informants, not drugs. Of course, shoot informants, not drugs. This song goes out to Eddie, everybody behind the wall. Y'all know this shit. You know this shit. I think I know this shit. About to drop it like this. And call Nan up, because Nan will get you out of lockup. Let's go. Y'all know this? What? Uh-huh. God damn. Here we go.
I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do? The freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen. No registration.
Do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
And now they done stop me and I get locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No. They won't let me out. Heading uptown to Rio. Back with a couple peeps. The corner block's on fire. Undercovers dressed as fiends. Making so much money. Products moving fast. Put away the stack.
We got Mama Duck up in here. What the Duck? I need peace signs up for What the Duck right now. Throw your peace signs up right now. Follow the leader. Let's go, What the Duck.
As I sold the last bag, fucked around and got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me my nigga, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. I got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me, baby girl, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Cause visitation no longer comes by. Seems like they forgot about me.
What?
Commissary is getting empty. Cellmates eating food without me.
Damn.
Can't wait to get out and move forward with my life.
Come on.
Got a family that loves me and wants me to.
Eddie
do
O'Brien.
right, but instead
What's up in here? Let's go.
locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Nigga, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. Baby, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me. Pay me a visit. They won't let me see.
Patricia, we love you being here, girl.
Some magazines. They won't let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
summer of 1995. Hot night in July, why did Janet have to die? This is the story of Eddie, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The system is petty, juvenile law and politics so deadly. 15 years old, known as Big Lovable Teddy. Janet Downing, 42 years old, what's the motive? Killed in her home, young mother devoted. Eddie went in the house, the door was open. She was on the kitchen floor, laying there frozen. Eddie claims this was not what he planned to see. A man with a mask grabbed him. Be quiet. I will kill your whole family.
Man. Pags is here tonight. Dior and Prada said their long game is too. God damn, Christina. Man. Oh, man, we got turbo.
You're now entering, groove line.
Yeah.
Turbulence in the chat, turbulence in the chat.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Static
Turbulence in the
selector.
chat, turbulence in the chat.
Boston. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah,
We're working too.
Boston.
I mean, my man had to run.
You're now entering, groove lounge, groove lounge. Meditation, meditation. Elevation, elevation, elevation. Dedication, dedication. Meditation, meditation. Elevation, elevation. Dedication, dedication. Groove, groove.
He's not guilty.
Woo.
I do.
Keith,
Yep.
do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
Woo.
And you know,
Let's go.
and I say it, you know, for we'll go.
How we doing out there, chat?
Let's go, people. Let's go.
I go by the name of J.F.K.
I go by Kevy Kev.
Here we go. It's Saturday night. I need everybody on word on the fire. Let's go.
Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way,
How's this shit go?
Burn out the day, burn out the night. I'm not the one to tell you what's wrong or what's right. I've seen suns that work freezing and lines that work through.
Kevin can't take him up to 39,000.
I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Here we go.
God.
Disclaimers. I need the red in the chat. I need to see the red in the chat. This is a disclaimer. I need to see the red in the chat. This is a disclaimer. I need to see all red in the chat. This is a disclaimer. I'm seeing all the red. We got all red in the chat. I like what I see. I like what I see. Let's see how much we got their attention. You think we got their attention?
Yeah, we got their attention.
I need everybody to put the I need to see that in the chat. Let's go. Don't go outside. It's just raccoons. I think we got their attention. Give it up for the long gamers. Give it up for the long gamers. The long gamers, you guys are on point. You guys are right in this, listening, paying attention, sharing, digging, coming up with your own opinions, hitting us up, letting us know what we might not know, making sure we stay on point. If it wasn't for y'all, for you people, the long gamers, that's what gets us going. That's what gets us hype. We go off your energy. It's no different if we're on stage. If the crowd is dead, then the show will probably be dead. The energy has to be good. We match the energy, and we come up with answers. We come up with questions, and the most important thing is we vibe, and it's just that good energy, right, Kevy Kev?
That's right. That's right, man. We're here for the people.
So, Kevy Kev, this is part 12. We talked to Keith last night. He was one of the attorneys for Ed O'Brien. He actually went up. He was 25 years old at the time. Young dude going up to see a 15-year-old. All new to him, fresh out of law school. So when Eddie first got charged, he was coming out of law school.
Yeah. He had like 10 years to his senior, yeah.
That's it. I mean, he's 55 basically, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I would say he's going on 55, that guy. Keith. I don't mean to age you out, Keith. I'm sorry, disclaimer. And Eddie's probably about 45 now, obviously.
Yep.
So, here we go. Right? Here we go. So young people, man. Young people both going through this, but here we are 30 years later,
Yep.
the month of November, which was a crazy pivotal time 30 years ago because Ed O'Brien was sitting in Plymouth in DYS saying, "What the fuck is going on? How'd I end up here?"
Yep.
You want to speak to that?
I mean, let me tell you. I mean, he it was life changing for him. Being sent there. I mean, Plymouth was it was like it was prison. You know, even being a detention hall or whatnot. For juveniles waiting trial or whatnot. I mean, it was still a tough spot to be at a young age. I mean, you're talking about a kid that was religious and went to school, played sports.
Great
At that time,
family.
he was
Great
on summer
family.
vacation. Yeah, big family, great family.
Great family.
Mother and
That's
father at the house.
grandfather at the house. Catholic
Generational,
school. Catholic
generation.
school.
Yes,
And
and
he
I've
went to
said that before.
he went to
Generational.
church. He went to church the night of the alleged murder. Well, the murder, the one he allegedly did.
Yeah, that day.
That night. Right?
Yeah, but what? 5:30.
Yeah.
5:30 mass.
And it was too hot in there.
It was. I mean, that was a hot night. But I mean, to take it a step back and say, hey, listen, I mean, what a change in his life. The restrictions, having to fit in, having to adjust to that lifestyle. It just traumatic. I mean, I'm sure it took a toll on Eddie, right off the rip.
Oh yeah. For sure it did.
And I'll tell you, the lawyer last night, great interview with him. I mean, like you just said, young, ambitious. He was, they were working on other cases. He was hustling. He was into it. Um, he explained how that he would handle investigation work. Interviews, statements.
Keith was a great guest.
Yeah, I mean, he really laid it down that Keith was somebody that was there, working hard, for justice. And
let's do this. Since we got the chat totally involved and we started this off the way we started it off. The plane is rocking. We got 224 people in the 777. If you feel that Eddie is not guilty, put free Eddie in the chat right now. If you feel that Eddie is not guilty, I want to see free Eddie in the chat. I want to see how much that blows up our chat. And Big Ed, I want you to see this. I want you to take a look at this, and I want you to tell little Ed what you're seeing. If you think that he's not guilty, if you're still on the ropes, you don't need to put it. That's okay. You still want to know more. You want to run the DNA. That's okay. Let's see how many people think he should be free, though. Oh, goddamn. Free Kelsey. This is crazy. God damn. Whew. Eddie O'Brien, Big Ed. You know, they said you were crazy, right? 30 years ago. When you were still, I mean, you're still a young man. No disrespect. You're still a young man, but you were a younger man 30 years ago. And they thought you were crazy. And 30 years later, I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing, and that's what we do, right? We bring awareness to a situation and we break it down from all angles. And we brought you, and we're still going to get more witnesses. And it brings me to a point of a woman, of a girl. She wasn't even a woman. She was a girl, 17 years old, March of 1995. Her name was Deanna Kremlin. Is that how you say her name? I don't want to say her name wrong.
Yep.
Kremlin. She died of March of 1995. There's a video that's very heartbreaking. So this March of 1995, let me find it real quick, guys. They actually, I got to go to my YouTube. I'm sorry.
Is that when the two kids were walking to school, the babysitters? They were babysat by.
No, she was walking. I'm about to play it. So 30 years. It was 30 years this past March. So let's play the video of the family who got together this March to speak on Deanna Kremlin. That happened March of the same year, a couple of months prior. And I think it's very important to keep the two together because at the end of the day, it's the same community, Somerville, right? And she died in March of 1995, and her murder is unsolved. I don't know if there's a connection. I don't know. But who's to say there's not a connection?
Family and friends of a murdered teenager gathered again today, 30 years to the day after her body was found behind a Somerville housing complex. Deanna Kremens had just turned 17 back in 1995 when she was killed walking home from her boyfriend's house. And today, her father renewed the plea he's made almost every year since. WBZ's Samantha Cheney is live for us in Somerville tonight. And Sam, with no charges ever brought, this remains a cold case.
That's right, Ken. Well, 30 years after Deanna Kremens' murder, her family, they tell us that they are still not giving up their fight for justice. Now, as you mentioned, Deanna was just 17 years old when her body was found just 2 blocks away from her home. This all happened back in 1995, and an autopsy revealed that she was strangled and sexually assaulted. Today, there was a prayer service at St. Anne's Church, after which mourners walked together holding purple balloons on their way to Deanna Kremens Square. Deanna's killer has never been found, and her family is still calling for justice.
30 years, a day doesn't go by that I don't think about my niece. I think about her every day.
That shit's fucking tough to see, man.
That is tough.
This poor guy, man. I want everybody to see this poor guy. I want you guys to see. My long game is, I want you to see, man. This poor guy, he got no justice, man. Why can't they find the killer of Deanna Kremlin? How hard is it to find it? Did you ever investigate? Do I have to hit up Jay Brilliant? I got Jay Brilliant, man.
God damn, Jay.
He's making phone calls and all that. So, I mean, we might have to start making phone calls to these people, too. Because we want to know, in March of 1995, a murder goes unsolved of a 17-year-old. 30 years later, then in July of 1995, they're saying Eddie killed somebody. Like, what's going on over there in Somerville? Is it because Eddie got to get found guilty on the murder on Boston Street because you guys fucked up with the murder in March? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah. Looks it.
This poor man.
Her K. What could have been? And she needs her K. My niece. Years, a day doesn't go by that I don't think about my niece. I think about her every day. What could have been? And she needs justice for what happened to her.
Now, Deanna's boyfriend at the time told investigators that he did walk her halfway home the night that she was killed. He has never been charged.
That was very hard to watch, man. And I don't know that gentleman's name, but prayers to you, sir. I think we're going to reach out to you. We're going to find out who you are, and we're going to reach out to you because I would like to talk to you because you have a lot of passion. You want to know what happened to Deanna. And I want to ask you a simple question. Do you think the reason why, it was tough, right? I mean, I'm sure a couple of months later after you found out what happened to Janet Downing, your eyes, your ears, everything popped up, right? So to speak, like you was totally like, what's going on? Like, ears open, eyes open. You were totally hyper focused. Like, well, wait a minute, this got anything to do with it? 2 months later. Well, not 2 months later, but 3 months later. 4 months, right? Yeah, 4 months. Excuse me. I'm thinking May. Excuse me. But yeah, March of 1995. 120 days later, they find Janet. A firefighter was questioned because he had been watching her across from where she worked at a fire station there. He had nothing to do with it. Very sad. He had nothing to do with it. You sure about that? But there's been questions and there's been rumors. There was a girl that was missing out in Southie. And there's been rumors and people give us tips. Some people say there was a taxi in that area.
Wouldn't you know?
But we don't know that for a fact. That's just what people want to say. People want to bring it up. But when we talked to Adi, did he mention that he knew that family or something? Someone said that to me, that he said that he knew that family. Did he
I
say that?
believe the Kremlin family. Yes, he did.
I mean, I hate to say some shit like that because we don't know that for a fact. But you know, that's just that's
I
what
mean, a
people.
17-year-old girl, if she knew somebody, if she, if she did know Adi, and he pulled up to her with a cab and said, "Hey, you want the rest of the, you want to ride home?" If she knew him, she'd get in the car with him.
I don't think he knew her though. And but you know, we're just saying at that time, in that space of time, I'm sure that must have went through their mind. That's what we're trying to say. And there's some people now that are saying that there was rumblings back then. We don't know how good the source is 30 years later. We would have to source it out and hit that person up, and say, hey, listen, you said this 30 years ago. Are you still standing on it in 2025? And if they are, then we'll bring it up. But as of right now, obviously people like to gossip. We don't know how true it is. At that space of time, they might have said, hey, look what happened over there on Boston Street 4 months later. Maybe what about the guy who was looking for the key? And we don't think it was the kid. And maybe it was, we don't know. But that's what we're trying to do. We're just asking questions. And it's pure speculation. And this is all entertainment. This is just a storyline. We're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. We're just asking questions. But the fact remains is there's facts here. The facts is Deanna, 17 years old, never came home. And she actually got found by the kids that she was teaching at the school.
That's
So
what I
the
was
kid,
trying to say to you. They found her on the walk to school.
yeah, the kids. That's what you were saying. I don't think you said that though.
I thought I heard I watched the whole interview with the mother talking and everything on that case
Oh
because
really? Oh my bad.
during my deep dive too, you Google Somerville and you're getting stuff popping up, man. I watched it all.
Right.
The mother had called the boyfriend, and he said,
He
"Hey, I
used to
walked
walk
her."
her. He used to walk her all the way home, but that night he decided to walk her halfway, and he never called up to see if she made it home. So that was suspicious.
Yeah,
He usually always called to make sure she made it home, but
the
that
mother
night he didn't.
the mother was real questionable on that. You know, she had made a statement.
So the kids walking to school found her, and she was like undressed, sexually assaulted. I wonder where them kids are. Them kids are adults now.
Yeah,
How crazy is that?
that's
This is the
crazy.
shit we're talking about. This is what these platforms are made for. This is tools here, people. This YouTube shit doesn't have to be used for ego. It could be used as a tool. So where are them two kids? Three kids? I don't know. How many kids were there? 4 or 5? I don't know exactly. But where are the kids who discovered Deanna's body? And do they want to talk about it? I would hate to bring that trauma up, but maybe they seen something. I don't know. Did they see something that they never got asked? Because obviously in 1995, it doesn't seem like the police were doing any fucking police work.
Tell me about it. I mean, I was explaining a few things to you earlier tonight. About even this investigation with Eddie. You had an officer that
Adi's right
was.
here. Adi's in here. What up, Adi? Is that Adi? Is that life? Please leave my son out to scrap. He died 2/18/24. I'm sorry. Yeah, Adi lost his son. Please don't disrespect Adi. Adi, listen, you can't say Adi did the crime. You know what I mean? Just because if Eddie didn't do it. Eddie's not saying Adi did it, but what if Eddie, I'll just throw it off you. What if Eddie comes out finally in the appeal and say he thinks Adi's the one that did it?
I mean, that could reopen a whole new trial and investigation work.
They solved the 30-year-old case, murder in Malden 4 years ago. It can happen. What's it pouring out there?
Yeah, pouring. You hear that shit?
You can't stop it. It's all good, bro. Don't worry about it.
You know, I'll tell you, like what I was just talking about was, you know, these cops, man. I'll tell you the cop that received the emergency call that went to 71 Boston Street. He went in that house. He never had gloves on.
So let's I'm sorry, right? But we talked before backstage. We talked, right, Kevy Kev? So
Yep.
people don't think I'm cutting you off.
Yep.
We talked. We were gonna go with a theme of the show, right? So your man J.F.K, he's not cutting Kevy Kev off. I know you guys are always like, let Kevy Kev talk. You always cutting Kevy Kev off. All right, I get it. I'm good for that. I am fucking so good for that. All right, but leave me alone. All right, I'm just a human.
Goddamn.
But in this particular instance, I'm just trying to get us where we need to be. So you had backstage, we talked, and you were very passionate. You were upset, and you had some questions about the crime scene and when they left and when Artie went in the house. You want to talk to that?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, we had talked to Artie when he come up on the panel. We asked him some questions. All right. We asked him if he was ever able to get back into the house or, you know, and he stated that it was probably about 4 hours after. And, you know, after Janet wasn't there, and he was able to go there and get some kittens and whatever else for the cats, whether it was cat litter or the litter box or whatever. Well, you know, I mean, I've been combing through, you know, that investigation. I've gotten a list of all the items that were retrieved. I mean, down to the state police records where how big things were, you know, the measurements of them, and you know, so the dispatch was given out at 9:55. An officer arrives. He sees Ryan.
His name was Blair, and his name was Blair, and he was brand new to all detective work and all that.
He was not trained in any homicide investigation at all. He had no training in it in whatsoever. It was stated in the records. He entered the house to find Edward Sr. and Recklin, the neighbor. He entered the house with no gloves on.
Virginia Reckley.
The husband.
Barry Reckley.
It was the husband. He entered that house with no gloves on. Okay? You got to give me a second here.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Read what you got to read. So basically what we're talking about is they were on the scene for a while, and he's going to get to it. But before he gets to his notes, Free Kelsey with a $49.99. She said, everyone loves Kevy Kev, no solo la chicas, guapos. Oh, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Jay Brilliant said, hey, listen, man, give me the word, and I'm on it. E-Pags coming through. Stop it. I'm scared. E-Pags. Strength and comfort to the families of those lost. Absolutely, Sugar. Appreciate you. Keep in mind, I just want to throw a disclaimer up, right? Just because Artie's been in the mix with this case. The fact is this, right? Artie, that day of that murder scene of Janet Downing, he was there looking for a cab key. That is factual. That's it, right? Now, since Artie's here, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, because you're speaking directly to Artie. You want to ask Artie a question because I know he's listening.
So Blair was dispatched to 71 Boston Street, where he found Ryan Downing, who was sitting on the walkway, taking off his rollerblades. And Edward O'Brien Sr., the defendant's father, and Barry Reckley. Blair had no training in homicide scene investigations. He did not wear gloves. When he was in the house, there was blood on the stairs and on the wall. Right on the wall to the right of the stairs. The water was running in the sink in the half bathroom on the left side of the staircase. 2 pictures were placed face down on the floor near the entrance. All right. Now, Officer Farino, he arrived at 10:30 p.m. and observed cruisers, the firefighters all outside the house. O'Brien Sr. and Reckley and Officer Johnson were in the foyer, and the body was being removed. So Janet's body was being removed at 10:30.
10:30
from that house.
That's a fact. You just read that, right?
We're reading it
right
here.
10:30. So 10:30, Yachty, the body was moved out of there. You say she was already gone when you got there. So what time did you get there? But go ahead.
I'm following it.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead. Now, what time were they there to? Go ahead.
The state police arrived at 11 p.m. for their investigation.
So the staties, everybody knows for the Karen Reed case, if there's a murder, the state police take over the show. So they showed up.
The crime scene photography, Wayne Riley, he did not arrive till 3:30 a.m.
So the photographer, I'm just being an echo chamber. I'm having fun.
No.
The photographer didn't show up until what time?
3:30 in the morning.
Say what?
3:30.
What time?
3:30.
Can I come in and get the cats? Can I come in and get the kitties?
Yeah. Take the cat box too.
I need to get the fucking kitties. They're chaotic kittens.
Okay. I got one other thing to say. When the tape, it says the body was removed, the tape was put up. Adi Ortiz, the victim's brother-in-law, came running across the street. And asked to use the phone, Mahoney's phone. he called the hospital and was told that Janet Downing was dead.
You say that again, bro? You kind of said that in a fragment. Say that again.
Adi Ortiz ran across the street and asked to use the phone.
Gina Mahoney.
Gina Mahoney let him use the phone. He said he called the hospital and was told that Janet Downing was dead.
Do you guys believe that? Do you guys believe that? Do you believe you could call Matt? Does anybody believe you could call Mass General and they will tell you? Did he say Carol told him that? Or did he say they told him that?
They told him that.
Well, if it nobody, we can all agree, it doesn't matter, no space, no time. They're not going to tell you at the hospital, like if you call the hospital, someone's dead, right? I mean, this is like, doesn't matter what era. It doesn't matter if it's 1950, 1960, 75, 85, 95, 2025, 05. They don't do that shit, right? Am I bugging?
No, you're not bugging.
Right.
After he said Janet Downing was dead, Ortiz ran through the tape.
He ran through the tape.
Ran through the tape.
Hold on a minute. He ran through the what?
He ran through the tape towards the backyard to look for his keys.
Towards the backyard. The same backyard that Eddie went tumbling down and fell out of bush and dipped the Burger King, where there was blood found. That backyard?
Yep.
What the fuck is his keys doing back there?
Now, I mean...
Wait a minute. He just pulled up. What the fuck would his keys be doing in the backyard? He pulled up. Why would they be in the backyard?
These are the things that got me fucking buffaloed, all right?
Oh, but that's it?
No.
What about didn't Blair talk about the golden retriever in that report? If you keep going?
He definitely did.
Well, go ahead. Can we talk about Mickey? Can Mickey get some light?
Sure.
Mickey was a good dog. Mickey, come here, boy.
Blair, it says right here, it says, in the dining room, he saw the body of the victim, Janet Downing, lying face up. Now, this is Officer Blair, Joseph M. Blair.
Uh-huh.
Lying face up. A golden retriever was next to her.
Mm-hmm.
There was 3 MTs and two paramedics in the room.
And it was a golden retriever laying right next to his mama.
Yep.
Amazing. That's
so,
pretty amazing.
My bicker with this is that when we asked Adi, he said that he went back to get the cats about 4 hours later. And, for the state police crime scene photography people to show up at 3:30 in the morning, we're talking 9:55. They removed Janet's body at 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. They didn't leave till 5 hours later. So you're telling me at 4:30 in the morning you're going to retrieve cats?
That's what he's trying to tell you.
Goddamn Mickey.
You can't see that. I gotta blow that up. I gotta make that bigger. Hold on.
Well, I can blow it up in my end, I think.
Nah, I want the people to see it. Hold on. Your man's working overtime over here. I'm doing this shit. I'm editing stuff as we speak. I'm working too, people. But let's keep going. So Blair was the detective on the scene, right?
He was one of them.
He was one of them, and he was a new jack.
He was one of them. Yep.
He was new to the scene. So how'd he get in the house, man? You never went in the house to get cats. Did you get in the house to get cats, bro? And then what about, you never mentioned the dog, though.
You never mentioned the dog.
You never said anything about the golden, and who took the dog? Why didn't you take the dog? I mean,
Dude, let me tell you, I've read everybody's statements, man. The kids, everything, man. No one talks about the dog.
I know. What's up with this dog, man? No one talked about the dog. Like, seriously. The dog's only mentioned by the police. No one else ever mentioned the dog. And especially how what a hero the dog was. The dog sat with Janet the whole fucking time.
And hold
on. That's a loyal ass dog. That dog could have ran out. That dog said, "Nah, I'm staying with Janet." That's the hero.
What I would love to ask is the people in the other side of the house. I mean, did they ever hear the dog bark? Would they have heard the dog bark?
Here we go. Everybody, let's read. Ortez arrival and initial response. Family neighbors arriving rapidly. Brother-in-law, 30s, husband, a victim's sister, Gina Mahoney at scene. Hysterical, attempting to breach rear deck door despite perimeter tape. Restrained verbally. Ortiz stated he dropped my keys en route from Mahoney residence, 2 blocks away. It wasn't 2 blocks away, though. It was across the street. But maybe from that, I don't know why they put that, but that's kind of bugged out. While rushing to assist, no visible injuries, blood on Ortiz, emotional but coherent, directed to street, noted quick arrival time. Backyard search and keys recovery, 8:35 to 8:45 p.m. Ortiz presented keys. Wait a minute. So hold on a minute. Ortiz arrival initial response at 8:30 p.m. What time they take Janet out the house?
10:30.
Yo! God damn! Damn!
Yeah. Yo. Summer of 1995, hot night in July. Why did Janet have to die? This is the story of Eddie, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The system is petty, juvenile law and politics so deadly. 15 years old, known as Big Lovable Teddy. Janet Downing, 42 years old, what's the motive? Killed in her home, young mother devoted. Eddie went in the house, the door was open. She was on the kitchen floor, laying there frozen. Eddie claims this was not what he planned to see. A man with a mask grabbed him. Be quiet. I will kill your whole family. Eddie left the house, ran up the street. Around the corner, washed up in the bathroom at Burger King. Janet was stabbed multiple times. Rest in peace. It was a gruesome murder scene. I agree. Eddie went to his work, said he got jumped, but never said a thing. What? About Janet lying there lifeless, his friend's mother from across the street. Shh, he was in the house. But Janet had a brother-in-law she kicked out for selling drugs. Said if anything ever happened to her, it's him you bring up. The night of the murder he showed up, was acting suspicious in the front yard. Gina in Virginia says he was looking for his keys. It was humid and muggy, but we were showered and neat. He was a cab driver looking for his key. Looking for a key to one of the cabs in the fleet. Yes. How did he know something happened on that street? Eddie says he is innocent, and the cab driver did it.
Who do you believe?
Believe.
DNA under Janet's fingernail unidentified. Who do
you believe?
Come on, come on.
This is the story of Eddie, 15 years old.
Life in prison
This is the story of Jane and life taken and stolen.
for no reason.
It was the summer.
July 1995.
Do you all remember?
30 years ago, why she have to die?
15 years old, locked in a cage of murder that he always denied.
Let's go. Summer of 95. Life goes by. Welcome to the stream.
What I said at the beginning.
Long gamers. Peace and love.
I think he's not guilty.
Woo. Let me ask you this, man, Keith.
Yep.
Do you think Eddie's guilty or not guilty?
I think he's not guilty.
Woo.
I do. And, you know, and I say it, you know, we're going back to what I said in the beginning. You know, it to me, whoever committed this crime had some sort of real animosity.
This shit's crazy. So
keep reading the backyard search and
yeah, I mean that's why it's up there.
I want you to go over that. Yeah.
Well, before we go over that, how crazy was I going trying to find this earlier?
You were going nuts, dude. You were going nuts, man. My battery died on my phone and shit. I thought you threw the phone.
Yo, we've been digging all day, son. This shit is crazy. And keep in mind, we work hard behind the scenes. I'm not trying to put us over, but sometimes, right, you know, when we click on live, it's live, right? So forgive us sometimes if we're choppy, we misspeak, or we stutter, or we swear too much. Got to understand a lot of work goes on before we click that live button because we try to keep it as smooth as possible. I just want you guys to know that, you know, I really do, without pulling the curtain too far back. Backyard search and keys recovery, 8:35 to 8:45 p.m. Ortiz persistent, right? Reason I take it. Keys advised against search to preserve integrity. Permitted supervised retrieval in rear yard bushes adjacent to deck near Hamlet Street Alley to de-escalate Ortiz located keys, single cab key, taxi king ring, initial verbal full set, and shrubbery 10 feet from deck stairs and disturbed foliage, broken branches, footprints noted, flagged for CSU photos, vouched as found property item, and there's a number. They tagged these keys. FD1, no blood, DNA observed, requested, bush area consistent with prior reports of disturbance. Ortiz calmed. Post-recovery, brief interview, no suspicion, motive at time, clean hands and clothing. So you found the fucking key at 8:35? What's going on? God damn. Take the plane, bro. Fly this plane, will you?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck's going on with that? You know, because listen to me, when Officer Blair arrived, when he went in the house, the EMTs were in there working. They were cutting her clothes off.
Adi, do you want to come up here and speak to it, Adi? Because we know you're watching. You wanna tell us you didn't find the key because they got it tagged, and we got Nan in the chat. Nan, there's a number to that. I don't know if you could Google it or I'll Google, but I mean, you know, through your skill set, if you could find out. Like that's part of evidence, right? That's tagged. Like that's a number. That's part of the case that it was found. They put that in the case that was found because you were running around the property.
Crime
so they want
CSU, crime scene unit.
Yeah. So they want to know what you were doing there. So, like, They found the key, my dude.
Why did it get towed? Why did you have to call and get the car towed?
Well, what about Free Kelsey? Our girl, Free Kelsey. She said he wanted to get it towed on purpose. She had a great theory. Remember, she said he wants to get it towed to be like, well, I don't have the key. Well, now he got the key. The problem is that
he didn't want someone to ask him, open up your fucking trunk.
But he had the key. The cops knew he had the key, so I don't know. Kelsey was kind of on point, but why'd he get it towed? That still don't make no sense. And if he had the key to the car, why wouldn't he get in the car and go see his wife at the hospital? He just heard that Janet got murdered. You're not going to fly up there? Now you got the wheels, man. You could go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking you back 30 years. The year was 1995, July 23rd. We are in the time machine. I want everybody to have the mindset of 1995. If you were just a young buck at the time or you were in your prime at the time, I just want you to go back to 1995 for a second and if you don't know nothing about 1995, just visualize it for a second. Visualize that scene as much as you can. I hope you've been watching all the episodes. We're trying to paint the picture.
They said somebody jumped out of the fucking bushes. Why was his keys retrieved at the fucking bushes?
And they tagged him as evidence.
They noted the footprints.
They weren't size 15s. You were my age, Ava. Yeah, we were all young back then. Miss 808's up in there. What up, Miss 808? What up, girl? How you doing tonight? How you doing? Norman Corey. Cops took the key as evidence, so he towed it and didn't want to tell you the cops had the key, so he lied. Oh, the cops took the key as evidence? So they didn't give him back to him because they took it as evidence. All right, so there's the reason why it got towed. But damn. Well, why wouldn't he just say that? Norman Corey's on point. I want peace signs up for Norman Corey. Can we get some peace signs up for Norman Ahmad, always working overtime? Norman is a very smart man. Norman, you got any explanation for that, Norman? Because I'm lost. Someone help me out.
I mean, listen, he's saying he lost his key. He's asking the lady next door. Just remember this.
Well, hold on.
Listen to the timeline, though.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen to the timeline.
I'm listening.
Janet's body wasn't removed till 10:30.
Yes.
She was brought to Mass General. He called from the Mahonies after she was taken out of there and called the hospital. They told her that she was murdered. She was dead.
What time did he make that call though? Before she even left?
How could you make the call and find out she was dead from the hospital if she hasn't left yet? He made the call after 10:30 at night.
Well, he made the call after 10:30 at night. What do you mean? He made the call after 10:30 or before 10:30?
She didn't leave 71 Boston Street till 10:30.
I know, but I'm saying, when did Adi make the phone calls?
It had to have been after. He said that she wasn't there when he showed up.
But she was, though. The cops saying it. There's a report that's saying that it's right there in your face, Adi, that you was there. It's right there. The cops said it, Blair, that you rushed the crime scene. They stopped your ass. What are you doing, buddy? The fuck is up with you? And you probably put a big spectacle on. I'm the brother-in-law. What happened? My Janet. And the whole time, I mean, I don't know, man. And then maybe the kids might have said stop. Maybe maybe someone would have said stop. He's okay. He's all right. Like, you know what I mean? He's part of the family. You know, who knows? To kind of calm that situation down. But keep in mind, the dude Blair, he even admitted, it's in the report, he was a young buck. He didn't know much about this shit. So he might have fucked up right there. You know what I mean? Right then and there. But he probably didn't know. It probably was a lot for the guy.
Adi said to us there was no ambulance there.
Yeah, there was. Not at that time because they didn't take her out until 10:30.
Exactly.
Well, the ambulance was there because the ambulance was working on it. I mean, they pronounced her dead there. That's what probably happened. They probably worked on her and realized she was dead right there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, do they leave? So when they pronounce the body dead right there, do they just leave the body there and just say, well, I mean.
Yeah, they would leave the body there and the coroner would come and take it.
Yeah. So, I mean, is that what happened? I don't know. Didn't want to tell people they found his key in the backyard because why the fuck would he be in the yard, in the bushes, or anywhere near the backyard? Exactly. No, they transported her. So Fiona knows they did but they transported her at 10:30. But she was obviously at 10:30. She was long gone. Either two things are happening. They either messed up on this report and Adi's telling the truth, or Adi's just a straight up liar. $10.20. Yeah. So Fiona, it's right there. So 10:20, 10:30. So there you have it. Boom. But 8:30, he was looking for the key. But wait a minute. So at 8:30 though, but they didn't get that. Doesn't make no sense though. At 8:30, what time did they get the call to go there though? What time did they discover the body? That time's off.
No. I mean, listen, at 9:50, at 9.
No, what do you mean? Because if it initial response at 8:30 p.m. When did they? Because Eddie left the house at. Yeah, so when did they discover?
At 8:55. That's when
hold on a minute.
Blair, that's when Blair arrived to see the he went into the house and they were working on her. They were cutting her clothes off.
All right, let's see though. Virginia at 8:15, 8:30, Paul and Jeannie, Christina leaves at 8:45. Eddie walks 2-year-old son home. Eddie left 9:20. Virginia sees run past the window yelling help, and they find Janet in the apartment. But at 9:20 is when they found her. So why is he saying 8:30? That's got to be wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. He's wrong. Because Christina leaves shortly after Virginia notices low water pressure at 9 p.m. Then Eddie left home and planned to go to Burger King at 9:15. And at 9:20, Virginia sees Big Ed running past the window yelling help, and they find Janet in the apartment at 9:20. So the cops weren't there yet. So that cop's wrong.
9:55.
So what? He's why does this say 8:30 p.m. and 8:35 to 4? What? That's got to be wrong. That's wrong.
Hold on. All right? So
Blair was wrong. See, Margot Nash. We got Margot in the chat. See, she's wrong. Thank you, Margot. Thank God. We got Margot coming saving the day. Thank you, Margot. God damn, Your Honor. Listen to my lawyer. I just got a new lawyer. Her name's Margot. She's going to get me out. Come bail me out, Margot. Please help me. Holy shit. I knew I was in the time machine. I was cooked up on that one. 9:20, they discovered Janet. They ran in the house. So he's off by an hour, but still, the ambulance didn't take her out till
no, listen.
What do you mean listen? Listen about what? Margot's right. Blair's wrong.
Blair showed up at 9:55, and you're saying the scene didn't happen till 9:20.
No, but what I'm saying is this is wrong. This is wrong, bro. This right here. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is wrong. This is wrong right here at 8:30, 8:35, and 8:45. He's wrong on that. Maybe that's why it was never let in. Maybe that's why they didn't run with that. That's wrong. That report. So when the point is Adi found the key, but when did he find the key? Was it had to be 9:55 then? He couldn't, he wrote 8:35. It must have been 9, right? You see what I'm saying? Are you following me?
Blair didn't get there till 9:55.
So it had to be right when he got there.
But what I'm trying to say is the scene was already
She
active.
says I think it was 10:30.
The scene was already active when Blair got there. The EMTs were already in the house, so the scene was already going. You understand?
I do, bro. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying, I thought we were on the part that the key was found. We're trying to figure out when that key was. First off the bat, we're trying to figure out why he lied that the key was never found, and we're trying to figure out when they found it. So Margot's saying they think they found the key. When Adi went in the backyard, it was 10:30, she says. So right around that time, they were taking the body out.
At 10:30, the body left, and then the state police came.
Margot, did they find the key? Yes or no? Is he completely wrong, or did he find the key? Is that evidence that he tagged up? Is that they found the key? Yes or no, Margot? I mean, Margot knows this case front to back. She want to come on? I mean, I'll send her the link. She never knew that? What? 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 God damn. What? Hold on a minute. Margot didn't know? Yo, my mind is blown right now. I need everybody in the chat. God damn. If Margot wants to come up, there's the link. I'm going to pin it, but this link's only for Margot. Please, nobody else populate that link. I'm going to put that if Margot wants to come up and speak to that. That's if she wants to come up. I don't know if she wants to come up. But it's up there for Margot if she wants to come up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, sorry. I don't mind pinning that, though. If she wants to come up. If you want to come up, you could come up, Margot. You don't have to. It's no pressure.
I agree with Pretty Eyes.
What?
Why was Adi's keys in the bushes? This is a big deal.
I mean, Margot don't even know about it. What are we talking about? Margot is 40 years in the... I mean, Margot would get you... Margot is a beast. This is what she does. She wrote a whole book. This wasn't even in her book. I mean, what? And it's tagged as evidence. So if it's tagged as evidence, then you are wrong. Oh, here we go. You were wrong, Margot. They never gave me the key. Well, what's this, bro? Adi. Can you speak to this, Adi? You want to come up here and speak to this? This is all wrong? He says Ortiz was persistent, advised against search to preserve integrity, permitted supervised retrieval in rear yard bushes to de-escalate. Ortiz located the key, single cab, everything you're saying that it was. Here's Margot right now. She just jumped in. She just jumped on.
It says that at 20:30 hours at the scene at 20:30 hours, hysterical, attempting to breach rear back door.
There she is, Margot. Hey, we got Margot live in the flesh. Look at this young lady. It is this pretty young lady.
Not even my hair isn't even combed.
Oh, stop it! You look
right.
beautiful.
My understanding was that Blair did find the keys at some point and returned them to Artie, but Artie always denied that.
But he never mentioned that to us, though, Margot. He never said anything
Oh
about the
no,
key
no,
being.
no. He maintains that the key was never found. But I understood from talking to I knew these cops. Blair was always in the Somerville District Court. He was not the smartest or sharpest knife in the drawer,
Mm.
but my understanding from talking with him was that the keys were found and returned to Artie. Artie always denied that they were returned to him.
Wow. So they found,
But
they put it. Go ahead, Margot.
Blair, the Ryan didn't find his mother until almost 10 o'clock. The call went in to the police at 10. Blair was the first responder. So Blair's this 8 to 8:30 stuff. I never saw that. I don't know where. I never saw that paper that you have up there. So I don't know.
I just was digging and I came across it. I don't even know
Yeah,
where
I
I
think
found
it's
it.
the time is off by 2 hours. I think he meant 10:30 to 10:45. Because he was over at Gina's. That's when he realized he lost his keys, or he was, upset about his keys. He went back over to the house. Gina said that he went back over to the house as they were putting up the tape around the backyard. And then he ran over and they said, "No, you can't come back here." And they made him go away.
But it's
And he
still at
said,
the.
"If we find your keys, we'll give them back to you." And they did find the keys, from my understanding, and they did give them back to him. And they were never moved into evidence. They were never even logged into evidence. I know everything that was
You
logged into
tried.
evidence.
You searched that back then in 1995 to see if they was logged in.
I have it here. I have everything that was logged in here.
Oof.
And that was never logged in. Keys were never logged in. And it's one of the first. I
What's that
remember
number? Can you see this right here? What does it mean? I'm not. So it says it was item and it has it says
Item.
FD -1. Is that a evidence?
that would be Blair, FB-1. Blair, FB is Blair. But he didn't collect the evidence. Um, Robert Pino collected all the evidence.
He said that Ortiz was persistent. Keys advised against search to preserve integrity. He was permitted supervised retrieval in rear yard bushes. Did
That
you ever?
is not the way I understood it. That may have been later after Gina went in. I understood that he was turned away. And then Artie went back to Gina's and said, "Do you think they're going to be there all night?" And she said, "I would think so, that they're going to watch the scene all night." And so I don't know how he got back in there. Maybe after Blair left. I don't know.
Oh. Well, Blair's saying he let him look for the keys and he found them.
Yeah.
And
So he must have let him back in there sometime, after, certainly not 8:30.
And you never seen that. So
More
what?
like 12:30 or 1:30.
So what is this? Is this a police report? What is this? Is this a
This
standard
doesn't
police
look
report?
like a police report to me. I don't know, where did you get it?
I couldn't even tell you where I got it. I was just Googling and I was, there was so many different moving pieces and I found it.
Yeah.
And I read it and my mind was blown. And I told, so Kevy Kev was on this 10:30 thing earlier. And I was like, well, that's funny that you say
Yeah.
that because they're saying that I already found the key. And he was like, what? And I'm like,
That
I
looks
can't
like
find it.
somebody's notes from a timeline. They're not, it's not a police report. And Blair never wrote a report.
But someone who knew.
Somebody who knew, or somebody who was putting together a
It sounded
timeline
like
wrote
it
these
sounded
notes.
like it sounded
It
like a
says it's
cop,
from the
though.
Somerville Times.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, SomervilleTimes.com. Yeah, it does. So Ortiz, but it says, but the way it's in parentheses, it sounds like something a cop would say. Ortiz persistent, Keys advised against search to preserve integrity, permitted supervised retrieval near yacht. Doesn't that sound like something a cop would say, though?
Yeah.
Sound like it came from Blair.
I don't think Blair would use those sophisticated words.
No, Blair was dumb as a bag of rocks, huh?
Box of rocks.
A box of rocks. God damn.
God rest
Yeah.
his
So,
soul.
oh, he died.
I think
Blair.
so.
Oh
He
wow.
was an older guy then.
Oh, he was older. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was under the impression Blair was a younger guy.
No, I don't
That's
think so. Not if I'm thinking of the right guy.
someone says he was a rookie.
Blair was.
He had no training in crime scene investigation. That's
No,
what I had read
he
up.
was a beat cop. He was not. Even the ones that did crime scene investigations didn't have any training. Believe me.
Right. Yeah. I do
But
believe you.
CPAC does all the homicide scenes anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so he was out there, monitoring
And,
the perimeter.
and that's where
And he probably
this
let him in. He probably let him in.
He probably
that
did.
Probably let him in. He said, "Go
you know
ahead, find your keys."
It,
Well, here's the
he's the
thing.
kind of guy that would have let him in.
Yeah, it sounds about right. And I just want to say this: at the end of the day, right? If he let you
Yep.
in to get the keys, then he probably told you what happened to her, right? Like, if he's gonna let you in and look for keys, he probably said, if you ask what happened, hey, what happened? She didn't make it, right? You know what I mean? Or she got stabbed or murdered. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how it was back then, and that's an assumption. But on top of that, why do you care at that point for them keys so bad while all this is going on? You know what I mean?
Before he
Like
went
this.
to get the keys and went over to Blair, he told Janet she's gone. He said, I just talked to the hospital and she's gone. Then he freaked out about his keys and ran to the backyard and they wouldn't let him in then.
So I have since I have you up here, right? And I'm sorry, Kev, right?
Okay.
But since I have Margot up here, I just want to ask this question. In the papers, they got Gene Mahoney's name wrong. They called it Gene McGarvey. Do you think that was like an indication of how stupid this investigation was as far as getting a witness or living across the street? You got the name wrong, Gene McGarvey from Gina Mahoney? Like that goes to show you how incompetent these people were, right? Like they didn't care. And then if you have her as a witness, Gene McGarvey, if they are looking for next door witnesses, hey, anybody know where Gene McGarvey is? I didn't know Gene McGarvey, so they don't really, go pursue it, right? So what can you speak to that when that happened? Did that raise your suspicions or anything like that?
It raised my suspicions immediately that they focused on Eddie and didn't want to hear anything from Virginia Reckley or Gina Mahoney. They wrote handwritten statements and brought them up to the police. So they knew 2 weeks after the murder that these people had information about the day of the murder. And
So
they still didn't interview them.
You have written statements from Gina Mahoney 2 weeks after saying what she told us about Janet was scared of Adi. You have statements 2 weeks in that pocket of time in 1995?
I believe that Virginia, Barry, and Gina all wrote handwritten statements that were brought to the police.
In 1995?
Yes. Within 2 weeks.
Within
and they
2
knew.
weeks.
They knew what they were going to say. They knew what they had to say. And it didn't support their theory, so they just ignored it.
Now, what about Mary, who her mother was Lindsay? She was at the funeral, right? And Lindsay, I think she was an older woman. I might have her name wrong, but she had a daughter, Mary, and she said the same thing, that I think she worked with Janet, and she said that Janet said that investigate her murder, or investigate if something happened.
Yeah.
To me. So was it
Maria
Lindsay and Mary?
Rivera.
Oh, Maria.
Is that her? Yeah. She said
so.
the same thing. Yeah.
Wow. So Adi, this is Adi right here. He says, Margot, you were wrong. They never gave me the damn key. Well, listen, number 42, Taxi. Margot don't like me talking about this cab stuff. But listen, let me tell you something, Adi. You never said that you got the key. They found the key, though. You said you never mentioned that part. We talked to you for 2 hours, and you never said, yeah, they found the key in the back of the bushes. You never said that. 30 years later,
I didn't say that.
And you never said that either. But I mean, even when we talked to you, Margot, I don't think you mentioned at all that they found the key either when we spoke to you. So now you're saying, Margot,
I didn't know it for a fact. I never saw a police report that said that, and I never saw it in evidence.
But now Adi's saying they never gave me the damn key. Well, Adi,
Well,
did you know?
talk to
here's the-
Blair because that's who said it.
That's who said it, buddy. So, Adi, here's the question, buddy. Right? Did they find the key? Yes or no? And we'll leave it at that with you. Go ahead. You want to talk to Margot about something? Kevin Kev, sorry, bro.
You know, it's just, you know, the time frame, you know, just the time frame that Adi laid down to us. I mean, it's just, you know, it brought me to look more into it, you know, from,
Yeah.
you know, Blair showing up at 9:55.
Right.
You know,
and didn't he say at first that he saw Gina and Ryan
well, he's seen
and
Ryan
Artie in the front yard?
No, he said he's seen Ryan on the stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, on the stoop,
Trying
to take his rollerblades off. He went into the house. It stated that he had no gloves on.
None of them wore gloves or booties.
And he's seen Edward Sr. and Mr. Reckley. And that was like when he arrived. Now at 10:30, they removed the body.
Yep, that's right.
And at 10:30, the state police also showed up, and that's when the crime scene tape went up.
CPAC, right?
And this and these documents are saying that Adi broke through the tape, and that's when they contained them. So that would have been around 10:30, like you're saying.
That would fit with the timeline that I have too.
Exactly. And then we asked Adi, you know, did you ever go back to the house? And he said about 4 hours after Janet was, you know, she was gone. The state police photograph team.
What did he do though? What did he do when he went to the house? What did he get?
He got the kittens. Didn't he say he went back at 4 a.m. and got kittens? I mean, the kittens that nobody knew lived there.
The crime
sorry.
scene.
I'm sorry. I don't mean. I definitely don't want to laugh at the situation.
I mean, I just.
Because you're so dedicated to this, Margot, and you know, and I don't want to. And I know Big Ed's in the. This is no laughing matter with Eddie. Big Ed's in the chat, and Adi too. I mean, and any of the family members that watching. R.I.P. B. Claire. R.I.P. Janet Downer. But this is live streaming.
Absolutely.
And we're human. But this kitten shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and what blows my mind is
I still. That's the first time I ever heard that.
The state.
First time in 30 years I ever heard that was the other night.
So he never said he. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Margot. I'm gonna have to just put the scary music for a second on real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. The first time in 30 years you heard about the kittens, Adi.
Because what the testimony was from the crime scene investigator was that they believed the hair in Janet's hand was cat hair, but nobody had a cat. Eddie didn't have a cat. Janet didn't have a cat. There were no cats in the house.
And
that
her
was
family,
the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No.
And
so Adi, you're talking about cats?
Well, listen,
I
read.
As I said, first time in 30 years I heard that was from Artie the other night.
So I read
crazy.
the state police, the intake log for all the evidence, and it stated that there was feline hair on her lap.
Yeah.
On her garments. There was feline hair on her thigh, one of her thighs, and in her hand.
Right.
So
that's what I knew. But and no one could ever figure it out because there was no cats in the house.
Now, can we ask you something, Margot?
Yep.
Who took the dog?
You know, I don't know who took the dog. No one ever said they took the dog.
Because I've been reading the reports from the sons, their statements, they never once mentioned anything about, we took the dog to my uncle's house in Braintree. They never said nothing. Nobody talks about the fucking
Right.
dog. And
Yeah,
this
Paul,
dog seen this
Ryan
dog
and
seen it all.
Ryan and Paul Senior went to Paul Senior's house, and Paul went to his uncle's house. He went to the hospital, then to his uncle's house.
Be clear, shooting informants, not drugs. Eddie's Sully from back in the day says Eddie has never heard this cat story before either.
Right.
This is crazy.
Because Eddie didn't have a cat either. I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified.
I mean,
Wasn't living there. What was your cats doing there? If they were your cats, Artie.
And listen, what brings me back to the cat situation too is some of the fucked up shit that was going on to Janet. There was a claim that there was a plastic bag with cat feces
kitty litter, yeah,
hanging from the fucking pipes down there in the basement. Now, that's the only other time I heard about a cat.
Right.
Damn dog. No one talked about who got the dog, and the dog was the hero, right?
The dog's got a name, JFK, Mickey.
Yeah. Mickey
Yeah.
the dog. It was a golden retriever.
The Reckleys said, and they lived next door, they said that the dog barked at everything and that the dog didn't bark at all during this, even when they heard that person or something coming down the stairs.
And that's what leads me to believe that the dog was friendly with whoever did.
Well, that's the famous murder mystery, Dorian Gray. I mean, that's the famous, book that and the answer is because the dog didn't bark, basically. Yeah.
No one heard.
They
no one
were
heard
amazed that the dog didn't bark.
And Mickey is the hero though, because Mickey laid down with Janet the whole time, and no one talked about the dog.
Well, he wasn't. Mickey
the
wasn't
dog must
there.
have,
Go ahead.
The dog must have got blood all over it.
The dog wasn't there when Ed found her. At least to my knowledge, he never mentioned that to me.
Yeah, he never mentioned the dog. So he never.
I don't
mentioned
think the dog was there. I think the dog was put off in another room and closed off, and then got free when the killer left.
Well, there you go. There you go. So who was the officer? Was it Blair who said the dog bit his hand and dragged him to the body?
No, that was some other
that was
guy.
another officer. Yeah.
I think it was the
Did you hear the other
one
police
that
report that
walked nonchalantly.
Yeah, did you hear the other police report that he had up in Salisbury Beach that he was in the water and some kid was drowned and a dolphin came up?
God damn, Jay.
How
You're
embellished?
bad.
I mean,
You're bad.
no, I'm just saying it was in is that not embellishing a little bit? The dog bit his hand and I'm like, come on with drama.
It was like
just sounds,
Lassie. Yeah.
Yeah, Lassie.
God damn. God, take it up, JFK.
Timmy and Lassie.
God damn, man. God damn, man.
I'm getting off, all right?
All right, have a good night.
Good to see ya.
Margot, good to see you, sweetheart.
All right.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Good night. Good night. Yes, Margot, ladies and gentlemen. Margot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, people. One more time for Margot.
Every now and then I look up to the sky, and while the minutes pass I lose track of time, but all I gotta do is try to spend it right. Let's take one more time to celebrate like there ain't no tomorrow. So let's just make a memory, 'cause tomorrow will be too late. Don't think twice and hesitate, 'cause it's all that we got for now. Just one more time to make it great. Yeah, just one more time. Sound
gun? What did her daddy do? What did he
Put your peace signs up if you're rocking with J.F.K. and Kevin Kev. Let's go.
Jamie was arrested. They found him underneath the train. But man, he had it coming. Now that Janie's got a gun, she ain't never gonna be the same. Janie got a gun. Janie got a gun. Dog did just begun. Everybody is on the run. Tell me now it's untrue. What did her daddy do? He jacked a little bitty baby. The man has got to be insane. They say the spell that he was under, the lightning and the thunder knew that someone had to stop the rain.
If you know this part of the song right now, I need everybody just to get hyped up. Let's go, people. Woo! Here we go. Let's take them up. I think we got hit.
God damn.
Adi pulled the plug. We got
No,
hit.
so it's this Guns N' Roses, bro.
It's at
Last
Aerosmith.
time you played it, bro, we got hit.
That's all right. We're all right. We'll come back.
Bird strike.
We got a bird strike. We're okay, people. Don't worry about it.
It's just starting to rain.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
You
It's
can
always
see it.
Errol
Oh
Smith.
no. People are like, oh no.
Oh God! Don't worry about it,
God
people.
damn.
And during this pause, you guys can see us on the replay. This was a bird strike. They took us down because we were playing music, but that happens every time with Errol Smith. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
God damn, Errol Smith.
Maybe he needs to take a fly on a 777.
Damn, man, Steven Tyler. I thought you were from Beantown, bro. Why you
Goddamn,
always?
bro.
Y'all,
Yeah.
man.
Shit.
We'll be back. But man, this dog thing's crazy. So, Adi,
Man.
you saying there's no key? They never found the key.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Someone brought up a good point. If he didn't have a taxi or you didn't have the key to that taxi, how the fuck did he get the cats? He walked home with fucking two cats in a cat box? We should bring that up.
No, definitely gonna bring that up. You're bringing it up right now because when they watch our replay, they can hear all this.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wait for the people and get their opinion. Someone wrote it up there. Who wants a donut? Goddamn, Becky G said, "Who wants a donut?"
We're all right. We're all right. That's okay. It's a little bit of turbulence, man. We just
Girls
took
are
it down.
passing out.
We took it down to
Cold drink.
26,000. We took it down to 26,000. We're about to take it back up. We still live, people. We still live. Best believe that.
Yeah,
We
we
still live.
live.
A little bit of turbulence in the chat for sure. And just like that, we back. We back.
This one's explosive.
They can't stop. They can't stop it. It's always when we play Errol Smith. Every time we play Errol Smith, man, they hit us with a bird strike.
Yeah, man. They hit us hard with a bird strike this time.
Hit
God
us with a
damn.
bird strike. Damn, Steven Tyler, I thought you were from Boston. But man, so we just talked to Margot Nash. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. She never even, for 30 years, she never heard anything about the kitten story. Not one thing in 30 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is breaking news. J.F.K, Kevy Kev, Jay Brilliant, of course. We get Adi up on the program. And we hear a story about kittens. In 30 years, this never was a thing. And here we are 30 years later. This is a thing. What does it all mean? I don't even know. And then the dog, no one even spoke about a dog. The family don't speak about the dog. No one took the dog. And then you just said something while we was leveling out the aircraft. What were you talking about? Someone put a comment up.
Yeah, like if Adi doesn't have his keys, gets his fucking car, his taxi towed, how the fuck did he get these cats home? Did he like hold a fucking kitty litter box and a fucking cat carrier with fucking 2 kittens and walk the fuck home?
And then you just went home?
Who gave him a ride with the cats and the cat shit? Where's the fucking dog? The fucking dog was in the police reports. There was no, you know what I'm saying? There was no kittens in the police reports. There was a fucking dog.
Yeah, there was no kittens in the police report. And why are you lying?
The only last time we heard anything about fucking cats or a kitten was when she was getting tormented weeks and months prior with fucking cat shit hanging from her fucking basement ceiling. Fuck, man. See, I get all worked the fuck up, man. Adi, I get all worked the fuck up, Adi. We heard the dog's name was Mickey.
I'm glad I found that document. If I wouldn't have found that document today, we wouldn't have had Margot Nash on here. And Margot, we got to see Margot. What a beautiful woman Margot is, huh? Young lady.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the fact.
She knows her shit about this. She's peeled back this case, JFK.
Yeah.
You know?
And I love the fact that we met some new people. We got shooting informants, not drugs. You know, we met Eddie's dad, his mom, Trisha. We met the sister, Jeannie. You know, we met Keith and Margot. This is our second time. And we got to meet last night NY Chimmy face to face. You know, that was pleasant. That was pleasant.
That was pleasant.
You know, unforgettable, of course, always coming through. And then Jay, what's her name? Jay Nene or something like that. Jay, she was up there getting busy to some Daddy Yankee and Romeo Santos. And of course, you know, Free Kelsey came up here. You know, and it takes a lot of heart to come on here and dance and, you know, in front of 400 people, that, you know, and just let your hair down. And and entertain, because that's what we were doing, right? Having fun, having club nights. We're a little older now. We don't go to the club, we do live streaming. But hey, it's like the same shit. But Margot, I mean, she's a brainiac. You know, she's like, you know, we got Nan in the chat, we got Margot, we got Keith, we got 3 big dog lawyers, like people who study this. And let's not forget, we got Eddie himself behind the walls listening to all this shit.
So can I you know, I'm just thinking about this shit. I'm just thinking about this shit. All right. Why the fuck would he mention these cats?
You need to calm the fuck down. Oh shit. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I mean, what? I mean, I'm just saying, like, so listen to me. Does the motherfucker have cats? Did you have a cat back then, Adi? Because they fucking found feline fucking hair on her. They found fucking cat hair on her fucking thigh. Cat hair on her fucking hands.
Allegedly. No, they found cat hair.
This was in the fucking.
They found cat. Yeah. So what was he doing? What he go there with the
cat hair on her?
So is that the thing? He goes there with the. So let's make a scenario up.
There ain't no. He's saying there was cats in there because.
So is that what it was?
Possibility there's fucking cat hair all over this lady.
So I'm saying, is that what happened? He went like he goes there with like he was hiding. Like I'm just saying, he's ditching cats there. Like what the fuck is that all about, man? You're the only person that knows about the cats, Adi. Like that's the weirdest shit. Explain yourself. Can you explain yourself, Adi, about these cats? Did Janet know about the cats, and did she want your cats at her house?
And then were the cats easy to find with fucking 10 people in the fucking house?
With blood everywhere? And were they full of blood?
I mean, were they hiding?
Blood.
Did you have to go looking for these motherfuckers?
And the dog didn't chase the fucking cat? Isn't that what dogs do? And there's blood everywhere. So these kittens that will start licking that shit. They'll start licking the blood. They don't know what that shit is. Explain yourself, Adi.
You know, if Eddie just now Eddie, I seen shooting saying, hey, this is the first time Eddie up in Gardner.
We got to go to Gardner real soon. We got to go up to Gardner. Miss 808 says, Adi thought Eddie and the parole would never see the light of day. Exactly. And this is all coming out. Every night something new and mind-blowing is revealed to us. This is crazy. For real, Becky. And once again, Miss 808 says, everything he has said has been an admission of guilt. And these are just regular folks. Free Kelsey said, still up at 4 a.m. to fetch his stash, right? Must have been right after he secretly visited his cab. Stop playing. What the duck, of course. Where did you see the key was in evidence? I am looking at the evidence list collected from the house, and there's no key listed. I thought that was the number. Margot explained it. So there was so basically, he gave the key back to him. But now he's saying it's a lie. He never got the key, or they never found the key. Of course. And then if Blair's dead, we can never find that out. Is that the reason why he's running with the story? Blair's dead? Cats are a weed excuse. Jay Dams. And listen, Jay Dams was on Jay Dams. Where do you still stand? Do you think Eddie still did it, or you're like run the DNA? But at least Jay Dams is being fair. I respect Jay Dams because he's right. Cats are a weed. Like, we're just trying to understand what's up, man. Where do you come into this shit? Like, what's going on?
And I get what Jay Dams is saying. I get what he's saying. He's saying he didn't have cats. He don't want to say I had to go there and get fucking 4 pounds of weed out of the basement. He's saying, "Oh, I went there for the cats." You understand? That's what he's trying to get at. Can't be telling people that. Fuck, man. There's cat hair all over the fucking place. Wasn't any canine hair either.
Miss 808 coming through once again. Thank you, Miss 808. I appreciate it. JFK and Company, based on all of the interviews, callers, the O'Briens, God sent Amago. Eddie deserves a new trial, and Janet Downing, of course. R.I.P. everybody. Rest peacefully, for sure. I mean, that's what it all comes down to.
You know, the only thing I'm saying, the only thing that I'm saying is if somebody
Good night,
had
Nat. Good night, Natalie. Peace signs up for Natalie. I'm Maud working out tonight. Get some sleep, girl.
if Janet did not own cats, and there's a good possibility she didn't have a fucking cat because she had a fucking 60-pound fucking golden retriever, which fucking makes sense. You don't usually mix them up. You know what I'm saying? And if she's got a fucking dog and she doesn't have a cat, and she's got fucking cat hair on her, whose cats were they, and who has a fucking cat?
And you said you moved out and got Section 8. Now let's talk about that. We talked about this backstage. So to get Section 8, that's not an easy thing to do, right?
No, you gotta be, listen.
You gotta be living in, you gotta be homeless, right?
You gotta go put yourself in a fucking, in your city shelter and get the fucking process rolling. You gotta get a case manager. You gotta start going through the fucking steps, which take time. And you know what? If you're skipping your stay at the fucking shelter, you go to the fucking bottom of the list.
Right.
You gotta, it's a privilege.
Yeah.
And you gotta work at it. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta put those steps in to get granted this fucking privilege.
Right. I agree, bro. Well, whose cats were they? And like you said, how'd he get home? And then, so you're more worried about getting the cats out the house, but your wife's at the hospital with her dead sister, just got murdered. And that's like, and then there's these cats. Like, what is going on? Like, and then the place that you live with, the Section 8, can you have cats? I don't know. Like, what is going on with the cats? I'm just confused with the cats.
Yeah. The way fucking this story's fucking rolling out with the whole us questioning this fucking paperwork.
Mad respect to you both. This case is nuts. Terry said, mad respect to you both. This case is nuts. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being here. For sure.
In the home.
Correct.
And 2 weeks later, after consulting with the lawyers, you decided to tell the truth regarding that?
That is correct.
And why was it you decided not to tell the truth initially?
I think it was just being stupid, scared. I think it was my belief that I didn't do this. This is just a mistake. They'll probably find out who did it. And then
This
I think
was your best friend's mother, your next door neighbor. Why would you not say something? You decided to tell the truth regarding that?
that is correct.
And why was it you decided not to tell the truth initially?
I think it was just being stupid, scared. I think it was my belief that I didn't do this. This is just a mistake. They'll probably find out who did it. And then I
This was
think
your best friend's mother, your next door neighbor. Why would you not say something at that point?
when that night,
Once you observe
What the duck, Mama Duck said, there was a cat hair on her right palm, on the top of her index finger, on her thigh, on post in the basement, and one on the picture frames that was on the floor besides her. Whoever was there must have had cat hair on them. Thank you. What the duck?
That's exactly what I was trying to get at.
what you did.
what do you, I didn't do anything.
I mean,
Once you observed what you saw, I should say.
I didn't do anything.
When I say did, I meant what you actually saw.
I understand. That is one of the biggest regrets I have. I wish I had an answer for you.
That's one of the biggest regrets I have. I wish I had an answer for you. Well, there you have it. So look at that, though. So what the duck says something, right? And that's what you were trying to say, right? And, that's what happens, right? But this is in the simplest form. There was cat hair on her right palm, on the top of her index finger, on her thigh, on the post in the basement, one on the picture frames that was on the floor besides her. Whoever was there must have had cat hair on him. So there you have it. So it seems like he's trying to get ahead of this. Like I had to go get the cats. But there was no cats. The cat hair came from you. There was never no cats. That's what it comes down to. There was no fucking cats. You're trying to get ahead of it. He threw women. Hold on. Let me just say this. In 30 years, right? In 30 years, I got you, Kevy Kev.
No.
In 30 years, this never came out. In 30 years, this never came out. But I'll let you, bro, this is your show, man. I'll let you rock it. But what I'm saying is in 30 years, this never came out. And now, this is what he wants to put out there now. Go ahead, man. Take it.
And the reason being is that he's saying he had to go get her cats. And by getting ahead of it, he's combed every inch of this trial. He knows that there was feline fur on her.
He knows.
He knows.
He looked at the reports. He knows, but he got to get so if they reopen the case, that's one thing they're going to look at, right? So why not get ahead of it and say, well, I went there to get the cats. There was cats there. The kids don't remember, but I remember. I was old enough. They were young. They don't know. I went to get the cats. There was cats. I said it. What do you mean? I was on the J.F.K. show. I said it. But you never said it in 1995. And did you ever go in the house? And there's no reports that you went in the house to get cats. There's reports of you getting the key. There's no reports of you getting the cat. And you said they were there to what time?
The state police, the crime scene photographer, he never showed up till 3:30 in the morning. So now you got the crime scene photographer coming there to take pictures, step by step, each room, each stain. I mean, from the stairs going upstairs, 3 stairs up, there was a blood stain. There was a blood stain on the baseboard. They're working from each room down to the basement, the clothesline, everything.
All these pictures we're showing you right now. Where's the cats? Not one person in the police report said when we went in the house and we walked around and we checked, we found cats fucking swimming in blood. there was a white cat that was red from blood. There was a white cat. So the water's running. The cats don't go to the water to lick the water. I don't know. I'm just saying, wouldn't one cat at least poke his fucking head out? One little kitty? Wouldn't one little curious cat want to find out a little brave kitten? He was the chaotic one. He was the best one. He wasn't the rent of the litter. He was alpha. He was like a lion, a tiger, a leopard, a cougar. He was a different type of cat. He wasn't a coyote. He wasn't a canine. He was a kitty. He was the king of the jungle. He was a great cat. He grew up and did major things. Artie, what happened to the kitty? I love a kitty. I want to know how that the key got in the backyard. Fuck the cats. If Artie admits he got the key back, he is in the cop found it in the backyard. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Artie. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Artie's back in the chat. Where's he at? I missed him. Oh, here we go. I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it and see how you really are. I went in for the dog. What? Oh my God. Yo, hold on a minute. Yo.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Yo.
Go fuck
hold
yourself,
on.
bro.
You wrong. You wrong.
You fucking
Yo.
wrong, bro.
You wrong. You wrong.
What? Hold on.
You're fucked.
Yo. What?
Don't fuck with me, man.
What? Oh, God damn. Someone get the plane. There's turbulence in the chat. God damn. Fucking turbulence. Holy.
Fucked. You're fucked, bro. Fucking with us. Oh, you wanted to see how we were gonna fucking run with it. You gonna see how we were gonna fucking run with it, huh?
What? I hit the wrong button. I almost nosedived this plane. Yo.
He spelt cat instead of dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? They're decorated dudes. They're decorated dudes. Decorated dudes. What you and
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on Channel 9 and your headsets in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flight this evening as soon as we're in the air. Thank you, and again, welcome aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on Channel 9 and your headsets in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our...
Yo, I need someone to copy and paste what Adi said. I can't find it. I hit the wrong button. Someone copy and paste what he said and post it for me. What'd he say all over again? The chat's going way too fast. Oh, here we go. I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it and see how really you are. I went in for the dog food that, yeah, I know you're going to say I'm like, what? Bro. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit.
Better get your soap and go talk to your sponsor.
You are a clown, clown. You are a clown, clown. You are a clown, clown. You are a clown, clown.
Tell him, JFK, better go get his soap. Go talk to his sponsor real quick.
Listen, I got a lot of people who watch this program. I'm going to tell you right now. And I seen them at my show that work for like big people, like not just state things, federal tentacles. If you're watching right now, I want you to really look into what just was said. There's a guy who's sitting in Gardner right now that you might want to talk to. And then you might want to go talk to this guy that's talking about cats, but he meant to say dogs, and he was trying to see how we were. 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. 30 years this never was said. Here on the JFK channel, Jay Brilliant, JFK, Kevy Kev, 781. Shooter informants, not drugs. Big Eddie O'Brien, Margot Nash, Keith. All my long gamers, of course. All my long gamers. We found something out, man. This is just not me. I'm here. I populate this. You guys keep me going. You guys keep me afloat. You guys are so gracious. Always look out for me. Always help me out. Help Kevy Kev out. Help us out. We found something out tonight. In 30 fucking years. Margot Nash. Beautiful Margot Nash, mind you. Elegant, classy, fabulous Margot Nash, ladies and gentlemen. Never in 30 years heard anything about a fucking cat. Never heard anything about actually finding a key in the backyard. Or seen that report in 30 years. More so the cats. And now he comes in saying that he said that on purpose to throw us for a loop.
Fuck out of here.
If he's lying about that, ladies and gentlemen, what else is he lying about?
Yeah, what do you think? This is a fucking joke? You know, your fucking sister-in-law was stabbed fucking over 90 times. Fucking brutally fucking murdered. And he's up here fucking playing games with a couple of fucking words.
Bro, Adi, you didn't know this is what we do, right? This is what we do. Did you read the bio? This is a true crime streaming experience with music and fun, and people are dedicated. Like, that's what we do. We've been doing this for 2 years almost. We talk to everybody. We get down. We expose shit, bro. There was a cat named Tuberculosis. We exposed his punk ass too.
Fuck.
We expose people. When we don't feel that something don't sit right with us, we fucking expose them, whether they like it or not. And people could pick sides or whatever. Some people might pick your side, Adi, but guess what? We all know tonight, 1,000%, you're a fucking liar. Point blank, period, end of the story. If you're wearing fake Jordans, we'll expose you. That's what we do. But see, in this case, it's a little bit different. Because a woman was stabbed 98 times, and there's a man who's been sitting in jail for 30 years. For 30 fucking years. He was 15 years old, Adi. Young dude. Did you scare him that night? Is that what happened?
Goddamn, just warm my coffee and shit.
That's all right. My dad always said, don't worry about it. Coffee will always get on you. So that's it. No matter what you try to do, it's always going to get on you. So congrats. Look at that.
Fucking white shirt, bro. Fucking for real.
God damn, Adi, you made him spill his shit.
Fucking pissed, man.
Oh, man.
Fucking pissed. Motherfucker. Fuck up here fucking around.
But that's the difference. The difference is, bro, you are playing a game you don't want to play. You just said you lied about cats. There was no cats. So there was no cats, but you mentioned cats, and there was cat hair all over Janet's body, but you mentioned cats. Like, what's up with that? What's the connection between cat hair? Like, what is this connection with cat? And then she's saying that they had cat litter hanging up while they were playing tricks on her. Is this insane? Am I bugging out? Listen, I'm trying not to, because I get excited. You see what happened last time when Higgins called. I got all excited and shit. I go fucking nuts. I'm trying to calm down. I can't believe this is happening. I'm in the fucking twilight zone right now. Look at that shirt.
Dude, it's fucked up, right? Fuck, bro. Said your dad said it was all right.
R.I.P. my father. R.I.P. man. Because that was me at one time. If I spilled something on me, I would freak out. Now I'm like,
yeah, I'm
whatever.
freaking out, bro. I'm staring at that shit.
Yeah, man. I don't even care, man, about shit like that. I'll wear this hoodie 90 times. I don't give a shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about materialistic shit.
God damn. But we're working too.
Oh, we working too.
This motherfucker, man. Got me fucking no shit. You got me screaming fucking cats. What the fuck? All this bullshit, man. You motherfucker. This motherfucker, bro.
But that was his answer. Would you believe that he got on a live stream and that's his answer? Right? There we go. I like that. I like that. You know what's crazy about it? I see something in the chat, right? And I'm going to jack it, right? But Eddie had a white shirt and served 30 years. You're right, Paula. And I seen something in the chat that's yesterday. I seen it. And I didn't say anything because you can't make this shit up, right, Jay? Jay, man, Jay, you want to jump on here real quick? You want to jump in? It's the same link. Come up here and talk to us real quick if you can. I would really like to hear your voice, man, right now, and hear what you got to say, because you've been.
Yeah, I'll be right back, man. I gotta.
You gotta change that shirt.
I got a crispy one.
See that he cares about his white T-shirt. He loves his shirt. You know, man. This shit is crazy, yo. I don't even know where I'm at mentally, man. I'm trying to like come up with the words. Trying to come up with the words, people. I think you are a joke, Kevin. Oh wow. You think he's a joke? Now he's a joke? That's what Adi just said, Jay. Jay Brilliant's up in here. What up, Jay?
What up, bro?
Adi Ortiz says, I think you're a joke, Kevin. Oh, that's funny.
Clearly, Artie's the joke.
What's going on, Jay? Jay. What's going on? You've been reading the chat, clocking the chat. I'm sure I missed a bunch of comments he said too, because the chat's moving so fast. Like, what's your take on all this, bro? We've been working hard behind the scenes, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 p.m., all the way to 4-hour lives. We've been at it, me and you, talking, kicking it, comparing notes, emailing people, sharing emails. This shit has been crazy, man, and we just got started. But this is a big thing right here. He's lying about cats. Why?
Because he's a fucking liar, bro. That's all I can say. He's a liar. I knew it since the day I first talked to him. He's covering his ass, dude. Look, I watch all these Criminal Minds, all that shit. He's all up in the investigation since day one. He got a printout of the murder weapon, supposedly the cops gave him, and asked them to go around looking and asking people about this murder weapon. Like, he's been in the mix since day one, and he has not left the mix. He watches everybody's shit. That's a guilty motherfucker, if you ask me. Sorry for my language.
You can say whatever you want, Jay. You know that.
Yo, that dude got me tight right now, bro. I send you a screenshot of him so mad typing what he typed that he had to retype it because you can't even understand what the fuck he said.
Wow, I gotta check that out. I'm gonna check that out right now.
Bro, this dude, oh man, this guy, he's something else, dude. I can't believe he really just said that on a live podcast, bro. Like, he needs to go on that TV show, America's Dumbest Criminals, like right now.
Never hot cats that you got, you sucker, all ducked up in your face. It was dog food. What? Yeah, I see. Yo, I got that. I'm about to share that on here. Hold on a second. Let me save that. Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. Thank you, Jay. On point always. Jay, man, I just want to say, man, me and you, we started with Jigga, R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti, be sure. Let's not forget that. And we're working on him too. And we're still with what you still here, bro?
He got on. I'm trying to see the chat. I can't see it when I'm on live.
Yeah, when you're on live, you can't see the chat. Well, you can. You got to get a computer or something. That's something that you might want to invest in. If you have one,
Yeah.
you might want to get one going forward because this is heating
I think
up.
I need one now.
I think you do too, buddy.
We working.
Yeah, we working. But what I was saying was, is that R.I.P. Francis Gigalotti first and foremost, and that's where me and you met, and we're still working on Francis's case, obviously. That shit, and we're never gonna stop. This is all tentacles. It's all connected. I want everybody to be clear. All this shit is all connected. Everything is all connected to everything. Because at the end of the day, it's all corruption. It's all lies. It's people covering for each other, and it's all bullshit. And at the end of the
Karen
day,
Reed,
Karen
Francis,
Reed,
Kelsey.
it's all
Now
the
this.
same shit. And that's how me and you met. And we've been talking, and you came to the show, and here we are. And this is where we are right now. And God got the will. But this is crazy. This is crazy what just happened with Adi. Is Eddie O'Brien up in here still? Eddie, Big Ed, you still here?
He's in here. He's texting me. He said, "Wow, wait till I tell Eddie this in the morning."
Can you guys see that?
No,
What that?
he texted me that. He texted me personally.
No, I just put that up on the screen. You can't see it. I just put what you sent me on the screen. Can you guys see what he said when he messed up the text? Maybe I'll make a better version of it. I'll make a better version, guys. Hold on a second.
I did it too fast. I didn't have time to circle his text.
No, I'll make it better. Don't worry about it.
So
You
what
all
did I
right
miss?
over there? You didn't miss nothing, man. We just talking.
Yo, you good, Kevy Kev?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
A new white shirt. Don't spill something on it again.
Yeah, it's these fucking Dunkin' Donuts cups, man. Once you get
They
a
suck.
little under the
Yeah,
once you get a little under the rim, man, you got to take that shit off.
I don't know what they did, man. They got them new cups, man. They're not the old styrofoam joints. Like they're the different ones now. They suck.
Yeah, you just pop up the little top and take a sip, and then you put it back down.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yep. They suck now.
Bro, but I really can't believe this dude had the nerve to just say that right now. Like, I really feel like I just watched the episode of America's Dumbest Criminals.
Wow. It is wild, bro. This is Adi, ladies and gentlemen. This right here, he has a lot of questions. Excuse me, we have a lot of questions, and he needs to answer. And his name's Adi Ortiz. He was there that night. He was looking for a key. The cops said they found the key. They gave it back to him. Margot Nash for 30 years had no idea about these kittens. Not one thing. But on the J.F.K. show, we found it. We found out about kittens, cats, little kitties. Found out about a dog that no one ever knew about this dog either. No one spoke on the dog. So now he's saying that he got the dog food, not the cats. So you got the dog, but you never mentioned the dog, and he's just lying. So there was a dog in the house during the murders.
You forgot he was testing you.
Yeah,
he was testing us. But the thing is, when Eddie went in the house, Eddie never testified that there was a dog, that he seen a dog, which means is when Eddie left and this guy left, the dog got himself out.
Or maybe he let the dog out before he left.
Or he let the dog out. I don't know. But why did he say anything about cats? Why did he mention cats? Because come to find out later, there was cat hair all over
Janet.
All over
That
Janet.
sounds like he got his story a little confused in his own head, and he had to try to cover it up real quick.
Well, what it seems like that the parole hearing's going up.
It seems like he's putting the blame on the cat hair being on Janet from her own fucking cats.
Cats, exactly. That's
Right.
exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. That she had cats. Because you got to understand, he's looking in Eddie's eyes, and he's seen that parole hearing, and he sees how Eddie's moving right now, and he knows Eddie is gunning for him. Eddie can't say what he's doing, but if you think that we're breaking this shit open, you think Eddie, on a legal standpoint, ain't got this dude lined right the fuck up, and he knows he's coming,
In his sights.
and he's trying to get ahead of it. And now guess what? Guess what? Eddie is going to take this show and take Adi's when he was on our show and take whatever he said on that show and compare it to this show And then he's going to compare his notes to 30 years ago throughout the years of what he knows and witnesses who spoke to him, his kids, people who know him. And it's going to go in front of an appellate judge, Adi. And then what's going to happen when the day Eddie O'Brien is out on the street and it's all eyes on you? Because if they run the DNA and it comes back to somebody, comes back to you, and you run and you hide, you might start running now. Shit, you might already have your fucking your carry-on already packed.
You know that shit's waiting right now. That he's tapped out.
Look what he wrote. Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm sorry, I did it again. What did I do?
I can't see that. Let me blow. I gotta blow.
No. I got it. I messed up. I got the wrong one. Sorry, guys. I'm just very cooked up right now. I'm gonna have to do a whole new live just on that. Because in the moment, I'm just like, I don't even know what to say right now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just hearing that made me feel like I drank a Red Bull.
He goes, what's he say? He says, I would never spend a day in jail, something I didn't do. Eddie is a killer. Adi Ortiz, I said the cats because look at this though. Adi Ortiz, I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it and see how you really are. I went in for the dog food. That's it. Yeah, I know you're gonna say I'm lying, but whatever. Adi, in 30 fucking years, there was no mention of cats.
What's this say underneath it?
I will never spend a day in jail for something I didn't do. Eddie is the killer. You sure about that, bro? You
gotta look under that one, the one that you have on the top, look right below it. And that's where he messed up on his thing.
There's another. Okay. Let me take that down for a second.
It says I never something. It's right underneath that one that you were just showing.
I'll fix it. I think he's sending me the screenshot. Hold on. I think I might have. Is this mine? Yeah. Oh, I took that. That's that one. Hold on. So I got that one too. Hold on. Norman, thank you, bro. That was Norman Corey's screenshot. I got mine right here too. Thank you, Norman. Norman's working too. Appreciate everybody in here working. Zelda, Lady Zelda said, "Who's the female?" Said something about a female. How I cover my ass? Tell me how. Tell me how? You really want to know? So here it is. He goes, laugh out now. Never high cats. There you go, sucker. All ducked up in your face. It was dog food. What the fuck are you talking? Because you know why? There was cats found. There was cat hair all found on. Do you know that there was cat hair found on Janet Downing? Adi? Right? But there was no
on her
cats.
index finger, her thigh, her fucking palm.
But there was no cats, Adi. And for some reason, you wanted to say something about cats, and Kev made a great point. You're trying to say it was her cat hair on her. But there was no cats. You lied about why'd you lie about cats? Can you explain why you lied about kittens? That you went in the house 4 hours. So you said you went in the house 4 hours later, which is a lie, because they were there till what time, Kev?
The camera crew that didn't even show up. The state police photography, crime scene photography didn't show up till 3:30 in the morning.
So
then they have to conduct. Then they have to conduct what they're there for.
Right, exactly. So you lied about that. You never went in the house. And then when you said you went in the house, you went to go get cats. And now you're saying it was for dog food. Like, why are you lying? Why are you lying? And then we have right here that a cop said that they let you go in the back to retrieve the key. They never tagged it into evidence. So which means is that they gave it to you. So you had the key, and the question is, why did you care so much about all that and stick around when your wife, who was at the hospital with her sister who was murdered, why wouldn't you want to go?
No, he said she was with her. She was with her parents.
So what? You're not. You're her husband.
I can't hear you when you do that, Jay. You
I can
cut
hear
in
you.
the-
I can hear him. I can hear him. We can hear you too, sweetheart.
My bad.
It's all we can hear you, bro. Do your thing. It's all good. No, my bad, bro. You guys can all talk. It's all good, bro.
We're
I
all
mean,
working.
we're all working, and we're all out of our minds right now because this shit is crazy. Because this is the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen. We are potentially exposing a killer who got away.
Yo, you remember that question you asked me? I don't know if you want to ask it on here and tell them what my answer was, but when this whole thing first started,
Go ahead, say it, brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
when you asked me, yo, do you feel like you're talking to a killer? What did I tell you?
You said yeah. You said yeah.
Shit's crazy,
He said,
bro.
because you said you were talking to him, and I said, well, when you were talking to him, do you feel like you were talking to a killer? And he said, yeah, 100%. It feels like when Alan Jackson obliviated Shannon Burgess on his resume. And I just want to say that the parallels to this case with
Let me
with
tell.
Karen,
I want to say one thing real quick to this motherfucker.
Just take it down a notch, my brother, please.
I just want to say something though.
Mm-hmm.
With fucking around and smearing this fucking shit like you're doing, you ain't never gonna fucking help get justice for your fucking sister-in-law.
Well, no, because he's claiming that there was already justice, and that's the problem, bro. You're saying that this is not a game, but you made it a game. You just said this shit right here, bro. Laugh out loud, ha ha, cats there. I got you, sucker, all fucked up in your face, ha ha ha, dog food. Fuck is that? What is that all about? You're making it a game. Then you said, I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it. You wanted to see how we would run with it. We were trying to take respect for this, man. What are you talking about? We let you tell your story. Why would you tell us lies? We talked to lawyers. Margot Nash, Keith is a lawyer. We talked to Eddie O'Brien Sr. and his wife Trisha. We talked to Jeannie. We talked to great people. We gave you the same respect. So why'd you come on here lying to us, saying cats, and make us throw that in the mix? And now you're coming in and saying you did it on purpose just to throw us for a loop? For what? That's some sick shit. Why would you do that? We just want to know what happened, and we never said you did it. I kept saying every single time, did I not? And you could go back chat after chat, live after live. I always said, listen, I'm on the lines where I'm at. I don't know about saying free Eddie just yet. I don't know enough. I haven't seen the appellate papers. I don't know enough. But where I'm at, we can all agree is run the DNA. Run the DNA. Even you, because it's a fact. You lost your key that night. He was there that night. Paul was there that night. There's DNA that's unaccounted for. That's not his. Run the DNA. That's always my take. And I always said that and gave you grace. And every time people were in the chat and said, oh, Adi did it, I would say, hey, listen, you don't know that for a fact, though, people. I tried my best to try to curate the chat to say, you don't know that for a fact, but go ahead. And I told them, go do your homework before you say things. There's things that are against Eddie O'Brien that makes him look suspect. Last night on the show, I broke down a whole bunch of things that make Eddie, to show why they found Eddie guilty, or maybe the reasons. I don't know if that's the reason, but I broke it down that if you were on the outside looking in, there was reasons why. I always gave you the grace. I was trying to be unbiased and try to be professional. But yet you turned around and lied to me and made a joke about it. Every time I talk about this case, I put pictures up of Janet. R.I.P. Janet, R.I.P. Janet, because in the end, that's who it's about. Janet's gone. And don't get it twisted. Eddie's been through a whole lot too. But Janet is gone. And the way she got murdered was horrible. And here you are lying about them nights 30 years ago. Excuse me, that night 30 years ago.
Bring what, Eddie? He just said, "Bring it, Eddie." He said, "Bring it." Look, it's right on the front screen.
Yeah, I know. I think he's talking, maybe he's a little behind in the chat when I talked about Eddie got him in the scope. He went into details about the cats.
Right.
Wasn't just a small lie. He tried to sell it. Yeah, he did. You're right. JFK, you see this? You see this shit? I'm trying to see as much as I can. Adi isn't a suspect. Why does he need a lawyer up because of saying that? Motions filed on appeal on criminal charges on Adi. Yeah, but that's okay. Public possession is a motherfucker. This is 2025 going into 2026. And you do know, right, that we have a guy on One Live who said something about kitties and cats, and he was there, and car keys and all this, and now he's on a live making a joke about Janet Downing's murder, saying, I just threw that in the mix to see what you guys would say. Well, what do you mean? It's funny you say that I'm going to Amsterdam in a couple of weeks. Enjoy yourself, Eddie. It's funny that I'm going to Amsterdam in a couple of weeks. Enjoy yourself, Eddie. And this is his reaction. This is his fucking reaction. Really? You're going to Amsterdam?
That's a killer's reaction.
If I can face it again.
Look at you. Look at you. That's your reaction? You're playing games. How soon we forgot, huh? Is you got on a live chat. How soon we forgot, huh? Huh, Adi? Let everybody in Amsterdam know that's you, too. What up, Adi? Everybody out in Amsterdam, if you see this guy, tell him what up. This dude right here. Yo, you all right over there, man? You sound like you're fucking dying, bro. You running?
I ain't running nowhere.
Oh.
This motherfucker is.
Is Artie coming after you, Kevy Kev?
Bring it. Let me tell you something.
Look what he said. Like, that's up on the screen, people. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, at the end of the day, right? If it's public perception. Everybody wanted to know if there was an alternative person in this case that could have killed Janet Downing. Tonight gave everybody a good enough reason to look in a different direction.
This fucking dude.
He said he's going to Amsterdam. Lucky him.
Yeah, he's going to Amsterdam, and he said, see you later, Eddie. Talking shit about Eddie.
That's crazy. That was a good one. So you're on Section A and going on a vacation.
Thank you, Becky. Adi did our homework for us, for sure. Cynthia Lynch, Adi, JFK is more than fair to you. Be respectful. I mean, it's. I just don't understand how soon we forgot about Janet Downing. How we soon forgot about Janet. Adi, you know who she is, right? This woman right here, Janet Downing. Adi?
Summer of '95. Might have to play that song for him.
Hope you enjoyed the Dolphins while they lasted, Artie.
Not everybody in this chat can be wrong, man. And let me tell you something. Them kids that wrote them letters for you, we're going to reach out to them kids, aren't we, Jay Brilliant?
Well, I already reached out to him. I think he's telling them not to reach out back to me.
Well, but we're gonna reach out though, and what we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
reach
keep
back
reaching
out.
out.
No, we're gonna reach out, but the way we're gonna reach out, Adi, right? We're gonna do a thing called videography. We're gonna go back. We're gonna edit all your videos of what you said to us, and we're gonna take all these, and we're gonna do a nice. We're gonna go over it all, a nice presentation on all your inconsistencies, and then we're gonna ask them kids to come up here and maybe understand if they would be so, you know, so nice. Is that the right word? I don't know. Like I said, I'm fumbling words at this point. If
And
they
let me
would be
tell
so
you something.
gracious to come on the stage, excuse me, and they come on the stage and come up here and just take a listen to the guy who they had all the faith in. Because this is the guy who's speaking for their family. You're the guy who's speaking for the family about cats. You're the guy who's jumping on live streams making a joke about their fucking mother. That's what you're doing. The woman who got stabbed 98 times. You're the guy who's making a joke about it, not us.
Are you the guy that took the pictures of those kids off the fucking wall?
Are you the guy who took her book and was playing fucking games with her? Because based on the games you're playing with us, shit, you like to play games, right, Adi?
You definitely like to fucking play games.
And when their kids see this, it's not going to be like, fuck this. They're going to say, oh, shit, Adi. And you stalk Gina, huh? Wait till Gina hears about this. We're going to have to call Gina tomorrow, huh, and have a conversation with her.
Oh, did I tell you he friend requested? I think it was Jessica O'Brien the other day, right after his interview with us.
Wild boy, Adi is.
Yeah, we heard he wasn't at that parole hearing either. He was looking in through a fucking window.
Yeah, giving them all the middle finger.
He was looking through a fucking window.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're reaching the 3-hour mark. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna let you go, Jay. I'm gonna get you off, and me and Kev's gonna close out the show. But I appreciate you jumping on real quick.
Always.
Definitely,
My man.
Jay.
I'll talk to you soon. All right, Jay.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
All right, peace and love, bro.
Yep.
Jay Brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody put your peace signs up for Jay Brilliant. Jay Brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. Put your peace signs up for Jay, for sure. Peace signs up for Jay. How are we supposed to sleep now? Well, this is the part you got to turn your notifications on. Make sure you subbed up. Make sure you subbed up to Kevy Kev 781 too. Make sure you throw Kevy Kev 781 a Cash App. Tell him how much you love him. He's open 24 hours a day. I appreciate everybody tonight.
Definitely.
This was
same here, man. We're here for you guys, trying to get to the bottom of this.
Well, it's kind of like Jay said that he was talking to a killer, and right now I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of bullshit artists. You're the one that's bullshitting, buddy. Why don't you come on tomorrow night, Adi? Adi, come on tomorrow night and explain yourself. Get some sleep. Think about what you said. Come on tomorrow night. Talk to the crowd. You have a chance to right this wrong. You sound crazy. I'm not going to run with it. Maybe you said what you said. There's a reason behind it. I don't know. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not here to assault you. I don't get no joy on calling you names or anything like that. The fact of the matter is you were there 30 years ago looking for a car key. That's a fact. He said he didn't do it. There's DNA that doesn't match his. That's a fact. So that's it.
Your times are all fucked up too.
And your times are messed up, and there's inconsistencies with you, and they never investigated you like that, and that's a fact. So, Adi, at the end of the day, this is just what's going on. This is like, so you want to come up here and you want to speak to it, you have the opportunity to do so. Other than that, Adi, sleep well. And God bless you, man. For real. I can't judge you, man. Only God can judge you, man.
That's right.
Only God can judge you, Adi. Only God can judge you. And Big Ed O'Brien, peace and love. You get some sleep too, big guy. Tell Trisha I said hello. Little Ed, shooting drugs. I mean, excuse me, shooting informants, not drugs. Tell Little Ed J.F.K. said, "What's up?" Kevy Kev, hold
Kev
his
said,
head.
"What's up?"
And yeah, tonight was eye-opening for sure. And we're going to continue on part 13 tomorrow. Adi, don't forget your shovel. I want to say what up to Norman Corey. I want to say peace to Becky, E-Pags, Miss 808, of course. Unforgettable, Making Changes, What the Duck, of course. Little Miss Red Velvet OG, always holding me down. Freebird, Lisa Davy, hello. Miss Manda, Mark's Box, E-Pags, of course. Erin Murphy, Rocco, Donna, Duke, Fiona, what's up? Miss Manda, I said that. Erin Murphy, Pretty Eyes, Jay Brilliant, of course, you already know. And anybody that I missed, Leslie, Mitchie from Winthrop, what up? Maria, Greek Princess, she's been in here all night. Bella, Kay, Kelly, Cheryl Reed, Sugar, Barbara Clerk, Cynthia Lynch, of course, my girl Cynthia always here too. Priscilla, and anybody I missed, you guys know I love you. Hit me up. You guys know my socials, my email. You want to hit me up, you want to talk about it, go ahead. I'll hit you back when I can. I go by the name of JFK.
And I go by Kevy Kev.
It's been an eye-opening night. Kevy, I'll talk to you soon, my brother.
Peace out.
Don't forget about Karen. What up, Karen? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Greek Princess. Little Joy. Who did I miss? Life Artist. Get it back to good. Keeping it real. Anybody I miss? I love y'all. Peace. Let's go. Paula, what up? Let's go! Jessica, peace and love. Thank you. Trust. Al Joy. Miss Christina, peace and love, girl. Let's go. R.I.P. Janet Downing.